Hello, friends. Welcome. Hi. Welcome. Happy Thanksgiving, first of all. Last week, we didn't get to see you last week. We were a little sad about that because you guys were busy having, I hope, a really nice celebration, having a day where we simply took some time to be thankful. I hope one of the things that you were thankful for was for your church family, because we are certainly thankful for you, especially for our LAF program. Welcome, everybody. This is LAF. If you don't know what LAF is, LAF stands for LAF, Loaves and Fishes. Loaves and Fishes, that's a story that Jesus tells about sharing. And this is our family and children's education program here at the Vermilion United Church of Christ. I'm Steve Miller. I'm here with Carrie Jensen and Paul Ebsen. The three of us are all here together to help create a wonderful half hour for you of all kinds of exciting things. So last week was Thanksgiving. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Sunday started a new season called Advent. Advent comes from a Latin word, adventus. It means something is arriving or coming, and the thing we're waiting for is, I bet you know, Christmas. Right. So 4 weeks before Christmas, we prepare. We have to watch. We have to wait. We have to get ready. All about that. So this is Advent, and maybe you've already noticed, but Carrie and Paul and I are not in the studio. So for the last 8 months, we've been in a studio, but we're now back in the sanctuary, or actually we call it the meeting house. We're in the UCC meeting house in Vermilion here, and we're in the meeting house, and it is all decorated for Christmas, and we're gonna light our candle today, but I have to go back, and I'm gonna light the candle at the Advent wreath, and I'll talk to you about it. I'm gonna go back there, so come with me, will you? All right, here we go. We're going back here. So this is our Advent wreath. And the idea is, it's a calendar. I know it doesn't look like a calendar, but here's the deal. So I'm gonna light the candle. Let me do that first. And actually, while I'm lighting the candle, I'm gonna sneak over here too. Woo, 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 woo. Paul, can I get this one in the shot too? All right. So I lit 3 candles today, but the one I want you to pay attention to right here is this guy right here. This is the Advent wreath, right? And it's a calendar. So on 4 weeks till Christmas, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's how it works. The first week, we're 4 weeks out, we light 1. Next Wednesday when you come, I'll light 2. The following week,
I know.
Go ahead, Carrie.
You'll light 3.
I'll light 3. And Carrie, how many will I light the 4th week?
4.
Excellent. So we're going to light 4. And then this guy in the middle, we do that on Christmas Eve.
Oh.
Beautiful. And so it helps us mark time until we get, this is the season of Advent when we prepare. So it's beautifully, the sanctuary's decorated. We've got a beautiful manger scene back here, a creche, or in my family, we call this a putz. We got baby Jesus. It helps us tell the story. And again, we've got all kinds of wonderful things here. We've got a beautiful banner. And then, in case you forgot about it, guess what else we've got? The star is there. So go ahead and take a good look at the star. This past Sunday, we went ahead and we lit the star for our church family, and there it is. It's one of our favorite decorations, and it reminds us that Advent is truly here. And so I am really glad that you're here to prepare for Advent, and we're gonna sing a little special Advent song. The Advent song comes from the prophet Isaiah. The prophet Isaiah reminds us that even when we walk in darkness, the people who have walked in the shadow and the dark, even though it feels like that sometimes, even though it feels like a hard time, we have seen a great light. The people who have walked in the shadow and the dark have seen a great light. Paul's going to put the words up for you. Try it with me. It goes like this. The people who have walked in the shadow and the dark. Repeat that again, the people. The people who have walked in the shadow and the dark, in the shadow and the dark, have seen a great light, have seen a great light, have seen a great light. Do that again. Have seen a great light. They have seen a great. Let's do the whole thing one more time. The people who have walked in the shadow and the dark. The people who have walked in the shadow and the dark have seen a great light. 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 They have seen a great light. Oh, wow. I hope that you sing that wherever you are. I know it might feel weird. Maybe you're sitting by yourself, you're looking at an iPad or your phone or a computer or even the TV maybe, and you think, why do I sing? You sing because in spirit that connects us. So we're singing here in the meeting house of the UCC and you at your homes wherever you are. And we're getting people from all over, just not even in Vermilion, that are watching. And we're all singing together. It brings us together in this Advent season. And speaking of that, if you want to share peace with each other or you want to share light with each other, go ahead and type right in. Let us know that you're out there because Carrie's got her computer open and she's reading all that and she'll respond to you and she'll yell it out and we're so glad. Anyway, we're really glad you're here, and we love you very much. Thanks for coming to LAF. Speaking of Carrie, hi, how are you? It's so good to see you tonight. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here.
It's great to see you too, Steve, and you too, Paul. I'm so glad to be here back in the sanctuary. I've missed being here, and I love that lesson we got on the calendar. I got confused because it was a calendar with no numbers, but then Steve explained it to me with the lighting of the candle. So thanks, Steve. Now I understand the Advent calendar much better. So let's greet each other first. Do you remember how we greet each other? I'm going to do a quick happy birthday shout out to Bree. It's Bree's birthday.
Happy birthday, Bree.
Happy birthday, Bree. Happy birthday shout out. So my peace, your peace, my joy is your joy.
Can I
everyone.
add that one too?
Yeah.
My light is your light.
Yes,
see the
whole
Advent
light.
light. You bet. You
My
got it,
light
Carrie.
is your light.
Yep.
So namaste.
Namaste.
And I want my light to be your light. Namaste.
Namaste.
Okay, so this is how we want our life to be, the deep breathing, right? We want our life to be nice and clear, but it's getting to be a busy time of the year, right? A busy season, all kinds of stuff going on. So mostly our lives look more like this, the story of the jar. This is how our lives are a lot of the time. So how do we clear some space to do some good learning? How do we do that? By doing some deep breathing. So you can do your crisscross applesauce. They still give me a bench, so I can't quite do my, oh, look at that.
Well, Carrie,
That's yoga. That's impressive, I know. So crisscross applesauce, we need a nice straight back. Our neck can be up. If you want to blow up that balloon and tie it up, and so it pulls up that neck, okay? So then we're going to take a big deep breath in through our nose and out through our mouth. In through our nose and out through our mouth. Let's do some deep breathing. Let's clear some space so we can do some good learning. In and out. In and out. I think I'm ready to do some good learning. I've cleared some space. Have you cleared some space? I think they're ready, Steve.
Excellent, Carrie. Thank you so much. You know, what I love about clearing that space is, I don't know if sometimes, whether any day, but especially during this kind of strange time when we're not able to be face to face, I miss hugging you, I miss seeing you and all of that. And that makes me feel a little, I don't know, crowded and dark inside. Here's part of God's promise that even in the darkness, do you remember what I said from Isaiah before, what we talked about? the light is going to shine. We need to make space for that. So that breathing is so important, to be able to clear some space so that we can not only receive God's light, but we can show it forward. We let the light shine through us. We're going to talk a little bit more, and we're going to learn a new word. The word is glory. We let God's glory shine through us, that light. Anyway, we'll get to that. That's coming up a little bit later. Right now, I want to do a little remembering about who we are. Before we do that, we have a special friend, and her name is Cindy Cheney. And Cindy watches LAF every week. Now, she's not a little kid. She's a little bit older. And I'll let her tell you how old she is someday. But she usually watches on Wednesday night. But tomorrow, she's having surgery up in Sioux Falls. So she had to go to Sioux Falls tonight. And I promised her that we would think about her tonight. So would you send a good thought and a little prayer to Cindy? She's having some heart surgery tomorrow. And we think it's going to be great. But she was a little nervous about it. And I promised her that we'd think about her today, because she is one of our LAF friends. And so think about Cindy tonight. And while we're remembering who we are, let's also remember the fact that we are connected to everybody in our church family, including Cindy tonight. So let's remember that we are children of God. I am a child of God. Let's sing that together. Here we go. I am a child of God. Blessed and loved, I will not fear. You all are children too. Come in peace, you're welcome here. Let's do it again. I am a child of God. Don't ever forget it. I am a child of God. Blessed and loved, I will not fear. You all are children too. Come in peace, you're welcome here. You know, my favorite part of that song is the I am a child of God, blessed and loved, I will not fear. Blessed and loved, I will not fear. Because I'm blessed and because I'm loved, I don't have to be afraid, even whether I'm having surgery or if it's dark or if it's just hard time. And sometimes it's hard times, and it's nice to know that together, aha, that's where I'm heading. Together, we get through together, because we're all part of one big choir. We're God's choir, and all of us have a part in it. Let's do a little All God's Critters. Here we go. All God's critters got a place in the choir. Some sing low, some sing higher, some sing out loud on the telephone wire. Some just clap their hands or pause or anything they got now. Listen to the bass, the one on the bottom, where the bullfrog and the hippopotamus moans and groans with the big to-do, and the old cow just goes moo. All God's critters got a place in the choir. Some sing low, some sing higher, some sing out loud on the telephone wire. Some just clap their hands or pause or anything they got now. Dogs, cats take up the middle where the hummingbird hums. The cricket fiddles where the donkey brays, the pony neighs, and the old coyote ho. All God's critters got a place in the choir. Some sing low, some sing higher, some sing out loud on the telephone wire. Some just clap their hands or pause or anything they got now. Listen to the top where the little birds sing on the melody, where the high note rings, the hoot owl hollers over everything, and the old crow just disagrees. All God's critters got a place in the choir. Some sing low, some sing higher, some sing out loud on the telephone wire. Some just clap their hands or pause or anything they got now. Singing in the nighttime, singing in the day, the little duck quacks and is on his way, and the grumpy alligator don't have much to say, and the porcupine talks to himself. Hey, Carrie, do you ever wonder why the porcupine just talks to himself? Do you know? You know the answer?
I have a theory.
Okay, can I hear your theory?
My theory is the porcupine doesn't want to participate. He doesn't feel like he could participate sometimes.
And why?
He's a little worried about maybe he doesn't belong. Perhaps he doesn't. Perhaps he maybe just wants to sit off to the side and doesn't feel welcome sometimes, maybe. That's possibly. It's just a theory. It's, I have others, but that's just one.
I like it. But you know what? All God's critters got a place. All God's critters got a place in the choir. Some sing low, some sing higher, some sing out loud on the telephone wire. Some just clap their hands or paws or anything they got now. It's a living song sung everywhere by the fox, the ox, the grizzly bear, the whale below, the hawk above, the sly raccoon and the turtle dove. But we sing, all God's critters got a place in the choir. Some sing low, some sing higher, some sing out loud on the telephone wire. Some just clap their hands or paws. Let's do that again, please, hands or paws. Let's go a little faster now, hands or paws. Last time now, hands or paws or anything they got now. Whoa. It is such a good song. You know what? It might be better than all the hymns that were ever written and all. I think it might be better. I think it's just good. It's just a good song. I think it's really just good. And it just reminds us that you've got a place and I've got a place.
We all got places.
Even in this kind of COVID time, even when we're kind of separated, and even though you're in your house and I'm in my house and we're apart, we are not really. We are connected, light to light, just one light that connects
joy.
us. All right, Carrie's got a game for us. Carrie, what are we going to play tonight? What do we got going on?
Play. I like that you said play.
Play.
Because we're going to do some play acting. Play acting. Because there's...
Shakespeare?
Who?
Okay, forget it.
I know who
Shakespeare is.
Yeah, Hamlet or something.
To be or not to be. That is the question.
You'll read it in high school. And so we're going to do some play acting. Number one, because I don't know if you knew this, but we've got this pretty cool virtual Christmas pageant coming up. And we got some really good actors and actresses out there. But we thought we'd practice a little bit to show that we're all part of this glory. Is that what you were talking about, Steve?
Glory.
Glory.
Yep.
There's a word. Steve's going to talk about it. So we're going to practice getting into that mode. So I'll start. And I need you to guess what I am. We often play this game where I whisper to half of you, and then you have to act out what it is, and the other half has to guess. It's almost like charades, but I get to make noise because that might help.
Okay.
Or it might not. Okay, we'll start easy. Okay, so try to guess what I am, and you can certainly shout it out because I'm pretty sure I could probably hear you through the camera. Or the easier way is to type it, have your parents type it into the Facebook, and then I can look to see if you are correct. Are you ready to guess what I am?
We're ready.
I'm going to act something out.
We're ready.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, I have a guess. Do you want to check first to see?
I will check first to see. Let me do it one more time. Okay. Let me check to see. They're a little behind on there. So you want to guess, Steve?
Okay. Were you a rabbit?
I was. I was a bunny rabbit. Yes, I was. Okay. Now, I'm going to come up with another thing to be, but if you would like me to act something out, you can type it in or have them type it in, and I will try to act that out too, because I've got some mad skills, obviously. Because you saw my bunny rabbit, right? Okay, are you not ready for the next one?
Yep.
Okay, this one takes a little bit. Okay, the next one is, yep, they knew it was bunny. Okay, here's my next one, okay? Woo! Woo! Good toss here. Moo! Woo! What do you think I am? What do you think? Should I okay. What do you think I am
Carrie,
that time?
I just like watching you do this. I'm not going to guess.
Okay, you're not going to guess. Okay. We'll see if all of you out there know what I was there. It was another animal. And yes, elephant. I like that you thought dolphin. I appreciate that. I appreciate that one. It felt that. Okay, so... All right, I'm going to go at the Anderson house. This might be Eleanor or Lydia's, but I'm going to try to do what you just told me to do. Okay, here we go. All right, I might have to, does this come down in the, okay. Nay! Nay! Woo! Nay!
Wait, we're coming down. Now try it again.
Okay,
Go again.
nay! Nay!
A donkey?
Close.
A bucking bronco.
Bucking bronco. Close. How's that? Oh, that was a good one. Did you get that? Okay, good. Because that was a good one. I have a saddle on my back. How's that?
A horse?
A horse, yes.
Oh, man.
Well, bucking bronco, horse, of course.
Okay.
How would you not guess that one? I just thought it was obvious.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm going to stray away from animals now, just to give you a hint. I am going to be a type of person. You have to guess my occupation. Occupation is a job.
Okay.
Try to guess what I'm doing now. Okay. I will try to do that one next. I will try to do that one next, Ellie Holdhusen. Hang on. Okay, I'm going to be a person this time, okay? Ready? All right. Let's see.
You're spraying something. You're hot. You're spraying something with a hose. Wear a hose. You're wearing a helmet.
Yep.
You're spraying something with a hose. You're wearing a helmet. Is there a fire?
Yes!
Yes, you are a firefighter. Woo! Got it.
Firefighter. Okay. All right. I will try. Okay, Ellie, I'm going to be what you requested. Let's just see if I can do that.
So they all know, right? They see what Ellie typed.
Yeah,
right?
they're seeing it.
So I'm the only
You're
one
the
that
only
does-
one guessing.
Okay.
You're the only one. This
Okay.
has been a great game. Thanks. Okay, one more. Should we one
This is
more?
the
Two
last
more?
one.
Is this the last one?
Right.
I'm gonna do. Oh, good job, Ellie. Ellie figured it out that I was okay. This is my last
Are
one.
we back to animals?
Back to animals because it was an animal request by Ellie Holdhusen. So you're welcome. I'm pink, and I'm usually plastic in front.
A pink flamingo!
Yes! Well, don't they stand on one foot?
I think they do. I think
And
they
I
do.
couldn't.
That's
I didn't know
very
what to
good.
do if these were wings or whatever.
I got it.
So
I got
you like
it.
that? Okay.
I like the whole on the yeah.
I tried my play acting skills.
You guys, it is so much fun to watch Carrie. Here's the thing. We have this, Paul saves these on Facebook, so we have her acting like for the last 8 months. We're gonna do sometime, some laugh, we're gonna do a clip of Carrie's best moments on there. We're gonna save it
see
for
that one
posterity.
coming.
We're gonna let her grandchildren see what she was like. Anyway, all right,
see that
it's
coming.
time to do a Bible lesson, and obviously we're gonna do it about play acting or even acting in general. And we're gonna read, if you have a Bible at your house and you wanna run get it, I always love, you know that I think of you as scholars. All of us are Bible scholars. Anybody who can open the book up, open the Bible up, and begin to read it, that is the first step in scholarship. So if you've got one, great, have it. If not, Paul's going to put the screen up in a minute, put it up on the screen in a minute. The Bible is like a library, and it's got a bunch of really cool books. And today we're going to read from the prophet, a prophet. A prophet is somebody who speaks for God. And this is the prophet Isaiah. He's the one who says, the people who walked in darkness, remember that song we sang? That was Isaiah. This is a little different part of Isaiah. We're going to read in Isaiah 40. That's big number 40, little numbers. If you're not sure, you have a Bible and you don't know how, go to the table of contents. You can always do this. It just takes a little work, and all of our LAF kids are learning how to become Bible scholars. So we're going to go to Isaiah 40, and I'm going to start at verse 3. That's little number 3, and I'm going to read to you. But Paul's going to put it up if you don't have a Bible at your house. This is what Isaiah says. He's speaking on God's behalf here. He says, a voice cries out in the wilderness, prepare the way of the Lord. Make straight in the desert a highway for our God. Every valley shall be lifted up, every mountain and hill be made low. The uneven ground shall become level, and the rough places a plain. Then here's that word, glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all people shall see it together, for the mouth of the Lord has spoken it. The glory of the Lord. So here's a thing to know about our ancestors. They believed that no one could actually see God. You don't see God face to face, because we don't know that God has a face. In fact, God's bigger than a face and a body. We don't see God. What we see is how God acts in the world. We see, and there's a word for that in the Bible, and the Hebrew word is kavod, and it's translated as glory. So we can look at something beautiful like, I don't know if you watched this weekend, man, but the moon was beautiful. It was a full moon called the Beaver Moon because it's late. And last night there was a ring around the moon because of the clouds. It was breathtaking. And you know what that was? The glory of God. We saw God's brilliant beauty. Maybe sometimes you go down to the Missouri River and you're sitting there and it's so beautiful, a sunrise, a sunset, or maybe you see your friend laughing, you're enjoying, you see joy come, you see God's glory. So we see how God acts in the world, and guess who God can act through? Us. We can be God's glory. We can let God's glory, God's light, we can let that shine through us, but it kind of has to do with how we act. We are trying to be God's glory in the world. Let God's light shine through me, how we act. And it tells us in this reading, it reminds us that we need to prepare. We need to make space. And do we make space? Yes, we do. Every time we come together at LAF, we clear space. We breathe, we make space so that we prepare the way for God to shine through us. That's the way we do. So we want to be God's glory in the world, that God's light can shine through us. Hey, I've got a new song to teach you today. It's called Be Ye, that's an old word, it means you, Be Ye Songs of Glory, meaning our very life is a song. The song goes like this. Paul's going to put up the words. I want to teach it to you. It goes like this. Be ye songs of glory, be ye songs of glory, that the light of our God will shine upon the world. Try it with me. Be ye songs of glory, be ye songs of glory, that the light of our God will shine upon the... One more time, let's be glory. Be ye songs of glory, be ye songs of glory, that the light of our God will shine upon the world. We let our light shine out into the world. And how do we do that best? With love. Love, 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 love. How about doing that one with me? Love, 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 love. People, you are made for love. Love your neighbor as yourself, for God is love. That's how we're glory. Love, 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 love. People, you are made for love. Love your neighbor as yourself, for God is. One last time. Love, 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 love. People, you are made for love. Love your neighbor as yourself, for God is love. Hey, thanks for a wonderful laugh. Carrie, you want to say goodbye to the gang before I do?
Bye, everyone. Thanks for participating tonight.
Hey, everybody, we are so happy that you can join us at Laugh Time. Don't forget about working on your Christmas pageant. We sent those out. If you have any trouble with that, send me an email or give me a call. Let me know. We're really excited. We're working on the Christmas pageant. We, Carrie and I and Paul, will see you next Wednesday. We love you. Bye. Be glory. Be glory.
Be glory.
See you later. Bye.